So Army is the land-based component element of our strategy and essential to the air-sea gap. The Navy and Air Force have a very strong role to defend our approaches to the north. However, they cannot cover everything. There is a requirement for Army to fill the gap to provide options which ultimately lead to options for government. Close combat is essential for any army. This is where we get our business done. Our enemies, whoever they are in the future, will want to ensure that they have decisive effect on our people. And by that I mean kill as many as they can. For it is our core business. Excelling in that space allows us to protect as many Australian lives as possible, achieve government's goals, and continue to provide options as we roll from contact to contact. Infantry fighting vehicles are an essential element of the combat system. That last 300 metres is where the business is done. That vehicle allows us to close that to the last 10 and means we debus and get our soldiers out and get them engaging the enemy at the last safe moment. The less capable that vehicle is, the more danger they face, the more likelihood they will fail, and the less options we give government. Our future enemies will be experts at close combat. They are engineered and supported by weapon systems that are designed to kill our people in that last 100 metres of the fight. They are optimised to get angles, apply firepower and penetrate through all manner of bush and scrub. An armoured vehicle provides us the option to get our soldiers as close as possible to the enemy, to be decisive as possible and save as many lives as possible. Behind me, this vehicle, I was a commander of one of these when I was a major. The build date was 1968. That is not a suitable weapon system to employ my soldiers in that environment. They need something that can deal with an enemy, has a frontal arc and armour that is capable of defeating their ability to penetrate and allow them to close that last 300 metres so they can get out of that vehicle in the last 50. Let's look at the history of fighting vehicles in the ADF. People smarter than me in the early 50s bought 700 M113s to protect their force. We reworked 400 to 500 of those to become the AS4s behind us. We have 3 combat brigades. To lift the combat brigades, we require at least 450 platforms in order to safely manoeuvre them around the battlefield, limit the impact the enemy can have upon them, and mass combat power appropriately. Ultimately, our frontage would sink, our ability to give options to government would shorten, and our timelines would also lengthen in terms of our ability to be decisive in our region.